Rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does this school have that we don't know about? No one gets to see them. I still have some free time today. What should I do next? I want to go to the gift-making machine.
Gambling.
By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you'll need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces through progressing the story. Okay, so I was kind of wrong again. Because in Danganronpa, when you do a free time with someone, you can give them a gift afterward, and then usually after that is when you'll learn more about them.
Let's see. Oh, that's for her.
Yes.
The crazy girl, definitely.
Why monster hacks people become a certain date?
The glasses stand, I know who that is for. The only guy. Or the girl.
Depressing Hiroge. Oh no, it's metamorphosis.
Oh my god.
Let me see.
Book over.
Bro, when he's reading.
Yes.
Folk song?
Folk song. Milk bottle lid. That's so random.
I know.
A gold bar. Who likes it? Hamster plushie. I want that.
Plushie. Yeah, there's certain items we need for ones like that. Rubik's Cube?
Dear sister gift box. I wonder.
Oh, no.
I wonder who this is for.
Festival goods. Detective merch.
Active merch.
Yeah, so if Danganronpa's told me anything, there's certain gifts they like that you can get, and you just gotta kind of figure out what they are through trial and error.
I think I know some of them. Like, the fortune telling is for our boyfriend because it's his power.
Why ever he want.
This is for This is for Snail, the frog boy. The news, so you can use it.
Okay, I think sexy magazine. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna make that because it's obvious who that goes to.
Yeah.
Oh, you just kind of give it to him like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I'm already here.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
It's a bit obvious. 20! Okay.
Each character has their own preferred items. Giving these will maximize the increase to your grades. If you check each character's preferred items in their report cards, you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There's a first time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Does that really take a free time slot?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Do you want to go outside and explore?
We can't because it's not morning.
Oh yeah. Forgot.
But now that we have done that, we've given her a gift. Let's see. She's crying again.
She's always crying.
Your experience unlocked the keyword #cheap.
What does that mean?
It's to create. Yeah. Because she likes getting cheap things.
Well then.
Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though, I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay.
I think they're starved to death.
Yes. I think she's locked them up. I doubt Hiroko was stuck with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do now. I'll just have to see how it goes. Nothing else to do. I got into bed. Within a few minutes, I was fast asleep. Day 1-1. Bing bong.
Boom.
Up and Adam Troop! Get ready for your 11th day of... Prepare to spend... Be ready to give your life.
Yep. Okay. Time to get up. As I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere.
Huh?
Somebody's here, but... It's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right.
Oh?
I think I know who this might be. My girl?
Is that you, ghost boy?
I don't know if it will be. Maybe it will. I took a few hesitant steps toward the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find...
Oh my god.
Never mind.
Don't kill us?
Rumi. Is something wrong?
Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you.
Oh wait, I've seen this scene. Oh.
You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you wanna come die with me?
Huh?
Girl, I'm not ready to die yet.
Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
I think she enjoyed that poster a bit too much.
I know. You mean the movies?
Yeah.
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been derumied, brah.
Cringe.
How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke for first thing would help cheer you up.
That's hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway?
I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together at the cafeteria.
Really? Hiriko's letting them back in?
Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once?
Got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. I feel really bloated in my nose for some reason. Hold on, give me a second. Anyway.
Gracias, muchacho! I will have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, as always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye!
Cringe. Dreamwave goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. Let's tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. Okay, I feel a lot better now. I didn't even get any snot out.
I'm glad.
This is Tsubasa's room. Checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell at the side of the door.
Ding
For a
dong.
while, the door opened with a clatter.
Tsukumi? What is it?
Modern messenger duty. Hiriko wants all of us to meet up in the cafeteria.
All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Is he taking that back?
Hiriko said that? She really has been cracking the whip, I knew it. Who knows, maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Definitely not.
Come on, you don't believe that. This Hiriko we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Maybe she's all that time in the pool she spent has softened her up.
Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can. I wanted to, couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me.
She's looking like she might burst into tears at any moment. Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. This is Gaku's room.
Ding dong. Oh, it's just you. What do you want?
Hiriko says she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria.
For real? Us too? Ugh. What she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight.
That sprite looks so weird.
I
No,
know.
not really.
I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones. You know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second.
And I kind of get what you're saying. I get what you mean, but
Fine, Hiroko wants us in the cafeteria. I'll go. If I don't, it will only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck.
careful dramatic groans. Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. Are the weird ones for fighting? You're thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, I've done what Dorumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Is Hiroko getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'll going to like what happens next. Run, run, my boy, run!
Run!
Oh.
He runs so fast.
Okay, dude.
We could just rap there. But...
I overshot a little. Oh. Alright, everyone's here. Guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What's Hiroko up to this time?
Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry. I'm getting stomach cramps.
Of course. I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer.
You are totally heartless. Hiroko, please, give them some real food. I can bear to see them like this.
Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. One per person. Just one slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator. That doesn't mean they're unlimited. We should use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away.
Freeloaders? On.
That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today.
Yes, tell me.
Ah.
So why did you ask us to come here?
Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma. The non-fighters, as we've been calling you. I have decided you are going to leave the school.
What do you mean leave?
You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. If you want to leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. I want you to get going and save us a lot of trouble.
What? Right now? Hiroko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? They're not your friends.
Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose, and one purpose only. To fight. Anyone who can't, or won't, do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better.
Oh, girl.
You can't just use us like that.
You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I don't make much difference. I just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it.
Hiroko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far.
Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, but what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders.
Oh hell no.
That's so extreme. Could you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, now no excuses. Pack whatever personal belongings you have and leave.
Seriously? Right now?
If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiroko, please. This is all too sudden. Can you give us some more time? Time for what? Well, you're springing us on them out of the blue. The lesson won't really sink in, you know. All right. You've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us, or leave forever.
Just 5 days?
If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I would want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With a customary brusque attitude, Hiroko said all she had to say and left without another word.
This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends.
Yeah.
Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. We all work together. I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change your mind. No.
No.
Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference. If it's now or in 5 days, it's still better than being forced to fight.
You sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds...
I know! Sheesh! It's bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you to remind me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing. It can go to hell for all I care.
20
self. My whole life's been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me?
To him, bitch.
It'd be better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break.
Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiroko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war?
Don't talk like that. You can't just give up.
I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. He gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma, bitch. I get where Hiroko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. Doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen.
Tsubasa.
I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It's probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway.
That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there. You know that.
Are you looking away, 20? What are you doing?
Yes, sorry.
You bastard!
You bastard.
Yeah, but at least then, it'll all be over. At least then, I don't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Or I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Atsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the battle freaks?
I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest?
Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it.
Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right?
He's going to try and kill her, isn't he? I don't think so. If we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister.
Okay, bro.
As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. Bitch. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin masks. I don't know, what?
Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. Got 5 days. Isn't there anything we could do?
She gives us that extension pretty easily, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf? This could be another part of her. I think Hiroko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight.
Yes. That's why she agreed
Yes.
to it right after I stepped in. And give us that time all along.
We're all just dancing her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off.
Doesn't piss me off.
I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way.
Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this.
Oh, my PC died. Wait,
Uh-oh. Not again.
please come back. PC, please. Oh, it's back. Yeah,
It's back.
I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal.
In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them.
But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food?
Food?
Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance to get them to open up to us a little.
Tips them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple.
We gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight.
Sounds like a major hassle. Aight. Who do you get to do this?
A response. All eyes in the room turn toward me. Of course they do. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it.
Sorry, but you heard, Ima. They already consider me as a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know Darumi only make it worse.
Gee, I didn't even come up with my own excuse.
We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do.
Heck, you'd only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do it all yourself at this point.
Thanks, guys. We got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. It's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. Just taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takamaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. I realize we're not saved in a while. I should probably do that.
Yeah. Imagine if it crashed the game.
I would kill
Real.
myself. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Missing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. Pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. I've got to keep checking with recording. That's just... I'm so anxious of that happening after AI the Somnium Files. Tsubasa Shoma, Gaku, Kako, Anima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. The list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around.
Sure.
The first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I know she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. So, this mechanic that we're about to see, I have been spoiled on. I don't know how deep it goes. I just know what it is.
Okay.
So I saw her on someone's live stream. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened.
What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? You don't mind. I just want to be left alone.
Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. Figured you'd be hungry.
Are those sandwiches for me?
Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in?
Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi.
What am I, a consolation prize? Okay, 20, are you ready to riz her up? Oh god, her room's completely different.
Oh my god. They are customized.
This just shows how boring we are.
Damn.
When the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches.
This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper.
She must have been starving. She scoffed the sandwiches down in less than a minute.
Ew, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. I don't have to eat dry bread today.
You just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria?
Yeah. That bread is so dry, I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring me over some moist bread from time to time?
Well, no problem. I'm trying to sneak you some bread or rice balls.
Really?
But in exchange, would you open up to me?
Huh? Open up to you? About what?
Reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me.
I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? Sandwiches were to bribe me for information.
Sorry, Tsubasa. I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from.
Okay, fine. Actually, I'm gonna want some more moist bread later.
She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts.
Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
There's a space after that apostrophe where there should not be. What do you mean? Tsubasa,
Can't keep it down.
Oh, the vomit.
keep it down.
When I get nervous, it comes out. And not just a little bit.
Hey!
And what comes out? I don't understand what you...
Puke! I puke, okay?
Huh? Is this new music? Oh.
Yes.
That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl.
The thing is, Tsubasa is always retching.
That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes?
Do you take medicine or something?
It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked.
She really is just the puke girl, isn't she? That's a character
Yeah.
trait.
When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh god, no! Oh no, I can't keep it!
Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She really pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Oh god. That's a tough thing to live with. Joanne's knows she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If they can't find out a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is...
Puking.
Eito, how long have you been there?
I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking?
I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles. This doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Right, just keep this between us, but... I proceed to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke.
I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough.
Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how.
She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own. In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. Exactly, she will fight with her puke.
You could use her vomit to fuel her inventions. What do you mean? That sounds gross, actually.
Like have her bring a high quality sick bag or something.
Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose she has to use the bag when she had to. She wouldn't have had to worry about getting puke everywhere. Do they even have sick bags here? High quality ones at that.
What about using the gift-o-matic in the rec room?
Gift-o-matic?
Yeah, if they don't have them there, here we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things.
It's worth looking into. We'd head over to the rec room to get the gift-o-matic.
We're going to gift their bags, vomit bags.
Fashionable sick pouch.
Oh my god.
There's an odor and liquid-proof bath bag. Huh. Oh, we could just make it.
Yeah, it was... Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present.
Materials we need: a string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. Oh, well, never mind. String and plastic bags may be easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. We'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. So Eito and I split up to gather materials we needed to make the sick bag. This is not where I thought this game would be going.
Yeah.
Now let's start. I guess let's just ask everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, she's here. Where is she? What? Where is she? Oh,
Oh. Rumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I didn't throw my mirror in there raw dog, so I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Why'd you have to put it like that? Why'd you have to put it like that? Right, you
raw
should be careful.
dogging it.
No, shut up! I always imagined that all girls carry around pouches and accessory bags. I guess that's not the case. Yet. Ugh. I mean, I might not have one, but I got some ideas where you might find a pouch. Really? Back around when we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I realized where it was so I could go and maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darumi. Can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school. I'll go check this place out later. I guess Hiroko wouldn't have one.
Yeah, talk to a fashionable pouch. I don't have anything like that. I've never used one before.
Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets.
We would only be targeted by robbers if we did.
We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure.
Oh,
That's just being street smart.
yes, we literally keep things on our person.
Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dearest.
We were pressed up very close.
What horrible struggles did these go through? Oh,
You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables on your tie. To your tie.
thanks, I'll do that. I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. My boy toy should be in here. He has anything?
Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag.
Nice one, Eito.
One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas?
Seem pretty upbeat. He does.
I don't know, I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like.
I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. We did find one of those items after all. Oh. Is this guy gonna have a pouch?
Probably. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them?
Still working on it. It does Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated.
I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards.
Bike lovers? Do Tsubasa like bikes?
I mean, all vehicles really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew.
Funny?
What?
Oh, after girl, all of that just cut out.
Really?
Yeah.
Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than
So
me.
weird. That much, huh?
Apparently your grandpa runs a workshop. She hang out there every day, where she learned how to be a mechanic.
You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the word.
We don't need the flashback, I remember.
Workshop.
Oh, it's
Workshop?
always like.
Grandpa's
Her
workshop,
grandpa's...
huh? Was me.
Sorry.
Just file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takomaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch?
A what?
Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Oh, I thought he was gonna
I'm
have it.
disappointed. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on a fashionable pouch. Why does it have to be fashionable?
I don't know. I got a lead on somewhere we might be able to find one. According to what Jerome told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Ato outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Well, we don't have a lot of time. Day 12.
We have 4 more days for it.
Oh,
Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi?
we're just going straight to it. I guess.
Yeah, this is not optional. This.
I do that. Just not wasting any time. Oh, my nose itchy.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's head out for the cosmetic shop. I see it already. Search starter.
Yeah.
See a bird flying overhead? You mean overhead? Typo
Yeah,
moment. Typo.
overhead. Typo.
There's something shiny in its beak. It might be something valuable.
Let's just chase after the bird.
Get Kako to shoot it down. You know what that means? That means she has a gun.
Oh my god.
You see dog through trash? Yeah. We've already had that one.
I'll take this with me.
You see a mummy on the roadside? Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are pros.
Ah,
Either way. No, we could go back.
we can't. And then we have,
Oh, we can't?
shit. Yeah, it won't let us go backwards.
It's a risky one. It's okay.
Oh god, it's just
Only,
me and
we
Ato.
are only 2 people. Oh my god. Okay.
We better get moving.
Oh god, that's a new one. So we have 3 AP. But Kumi could kill them again.
Yeah.
Let's go.
fight. I'm ready whenever.
Huh. Should I?
I don't think the big one will. The
Turn
big one didn't
around.
attack us last time.
Yeah.
You're in the way. Got it. Nice.
Oh, I've got even more AP. Jesus.
I guess it's my turn. Here
We
go.
farming.
Yes, leave it. Ha! All well and good. We better get moving.
No.
No.
Yes, leave it to me.
Can we do this?
Oh.
We better get moving.
What?
And your plan backfired.
I guess it's my turn. I've got my guard up.
Smart. Remember, you don't have to use all the AP. Oh, they're going straight for him.
Thank God I did that.
Yeah.
Say when. Yes, leave it to me. Here we go.
We'll kill the little ones.
I want to see if I can.
I guess it's my turn. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Yeah, now we can use a special.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to take them down.
Nice.
I'm always keeping track of the percentage.
We did it.
Woohoo!
Oh fuck.
This looks quite rare.
Oh, never mind. We just have to go over it. Okay. So peeks from that room while exploring the ruins. It's so dark it's hard to see.
Right.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes!
Very nice to see the Chan.
Oh,
We got fashionable pouch.
oh that was
We got
Look,
fashionable...
Takumi. We got the fashionable pouch.
I was trying to read his lines before you. Now we have all the materials we need. Get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa.
That was nice.
Nice. Very nice, Caesarino. Yes, sir.
Woohoo.
It's made a fashionable sick pouch.
We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relief when we give this to her.
Well, she's going to relieve herself with it, yes. I'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us.
Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. True. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting.
Yeah? What's that?
The important people we will have behind the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board.
What people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex? Someone like that, like what Kara is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her of what that she has.
What?
Shut up. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. I still have no idea, like, aside from that bit at the start, where the paths are gonna, like, diverge for different endings. I have no idea.
Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? Saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. I think a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. Why are you giving me this? Wait, you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting. Okay, this is the part I've seen, kind of. I saw like about a minute of it. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing WASD twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. What do you mean? Oh, because... Okay. If you choose the right response, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring the gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Okay, I thought this was going to be where the paths diverged, but even now, no. Oh god, that's trippy. Begin persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders.
Good.
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
What is that voice line?
Why is...
Of course I worry.
Why did he say it like
I
that?
can't help
I
it
don't
if I
know.
get puke all over
You don't need
myself,
to
but
worry
it'll still
about
cause
that.
trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach.
Come on, Mama, we can raise her up easy.
Fight all covered in puke. No.
Just
Okay,
use
just
that
be
sick
careful when you do that. What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. That just looks like a regular accessory pouch. Never seen a sick bag that looks this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. Gonna spew. Spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke whenever you need
You
to.
don't need to be afraid anymore.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh god. How about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I'm waiting for all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. I know, your puking issues to be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. This is the last thing you need to worry about when you're in a war.
Yeah.
Of course. What Tsubasa can't handle isn't puking itself, but that everyone else could see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed. There is a part of me that wants to get out of there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She has suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. Maybe if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it is kind of a bummer. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-up so they're vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school?
What?
It was Pukette.
Don't
All
say
the
that.
boys
Don't
in
say
my
that.
class made fun of me for my puking.
Why would I say that?
How much impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made...
Good dog.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I mean, some people would in the group.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname?
Me when I lie.
If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't
I'll
wanna get
puke
ostracized
too?
for
No.
puking anymore.
Really?
Yes.
I'll puke with you.
This is the part I saw, so I know this is the right answer. What are you talking about? You puked on your own, you stand out. So I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No matter no way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you
So
kidding
true.
me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I
gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I want Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continue to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continue to meet her gaze without even blinking. Suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
What?
You with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least.
You
See.
stupid.
I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I'm rizzing someone up by saying you're gonna puke with them.
Uh-huh.
I try best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. Bro, this section is gonna cause like a strobe effect. It's gonna like give someone a seizure. I would never imagine this. I might put a warning in the video. Tsubasa looks so
Yeah,
cheerful
before
and
the
friendly.
section.
But beneath all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things have been for you. As long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? That's the wrong thing to say, Takumi!
He's fucking up for us.
Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I feel like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. If memory serves.
Mechanic workshop.
Yes, we know this. In your grandpa's workshop? And how did you know that? Like Maru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. Don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. It was anything like how Karawa is to me, then? Am I sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? Your grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that could be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the
Maybe we should
world.
let her yap.
I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laugh.
That's so rude. That's
Fail
enough.
as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop, Damn it! Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick. I miss you so much, Grandpa.
Yeah, the other one
Your grandpa's
worried
really
me a bit.
nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His
Grease
workshop
monkey?
is his castle. My
That's a
dream
grease
is to
monkey.
one day take over his workshop.
That sounds like a nickname I
want
used to get
protect
called
the
by my
place
mum.
that's protected me all of
I
my
think
life.
it's W.
I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Wrong. This dream will never come true.
No, you didn't even.
Oh, you didn't click it?
No.
Don't fight alongside us so you're not kicked out. Let's lower her head and feel silent. Still needs one more push. Oops. Fuck.
Because of the way I am, all I can think about.
Oh my God.
Machines are I'd get. Of course, I failed a lot. Stop. No matter how much. That's why I love his workshop.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do this first try as well.
Yeah, these are my dream. I want to protect.
So it's gonna be that, yeah. Okay.
You know,
I thought you clicked it last
his
second.
workshop might get
No. I was trying, but it finished.
What?
Why? What Saray said, if we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Wasn't he just lying? Shitty Saray might have been. I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. Like Grandma's workshop is in danger too? Entirely possible. No way! Oh, I mean up. I mean down, sorry. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The split that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us. And protect what matters most to us together.
Yeah!
We raised her up.
We raised her up.
Oh my god. We broke her.
I think we got an achievement for doing that first try. But I'm probably going to do a bunch of playthroughs of this game again. Successfully persuade someone. I need to protect humanity. Got my grandpa in his workshop. Would someone like me really do that? Of course you can. You don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises. I'm going to need a little more time. I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think what it is I really want. And what I'd need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. You're welcome. Riz successful.
We have 3 more days.
Oh, well, we gotta Riz up Shoma too. That's gonna be horrible.
Oh my god.
Do what I could with Tsubasa. I'm trying to work on the others now. Oh, I forgot about Gaku.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, my housemate showed me a picture the other day, and there's a place in Chester called Byron's Burgers.
Oh my
And
god.
there is an item called the Byron Burger.
You have to eat it.
I'm going to eat. I'm going to.
Cannibalism.
I might record myself doing it.
Let's
4
go.
people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I got a sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Damn. Oh god, he's a bomb.
Oh my god.
Even my room looks
why?
better than that.
Why I won't fight? Because I'm scared, obviously.
After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight.
I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyways? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them.
Get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to just fight and live longer then?
I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters?
Honestly, I feel like I would kind of be in the same boat as him if I was in this situation. So I don't really...
Yeah. You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose.
It's not like we want to fight either. We have no more choice if we want to protect what matters to us most.
Oh my god.
We don't defend the school. Don't fight for whatever.
People I care about. I don't have anyone like that.
What? We're your family.
I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby.
Oh no!
I worked and survived at a poor group home that took me in.
I myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. See,
Trauma dumping.
sorry, I didn't know.
Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex.
You
You sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You don't have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die.
I told you, I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one.
Pardon me.
Okay, we're done here. Go home.
Wait, hold on, just hear me out.
I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money is the only thing I'll risk my life for. So true, King. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk.
Money? I guess that would know what we're doing.
Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life.
You're strangely relatable.
If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo, shoo.
I could push me right out of his room.
Oh my god.
Well, that didn't work. The only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. Nobody has money here. We're basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. We can't pay him money. Maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead.
The gift-o-matic had a gold bar.
It did! In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the red room. What will get him to open up to me? Monetary value. Yeah. Her again. By the stairs, wasn't she?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Or no.
Takumi, look what I found!
What's that?
A surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins, but I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. Must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting.
Drumi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. It like a psychotic slasher. Well, that didn't help.
I don't think she'll help much either, but...
I peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiroko?
I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record.
A record?
A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war.
You're doing administrative work? Very hard to get along with, but you're certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work?
Obviously. I think I want to do this boring work. Well, I don't, but it's still important. We should keep these kinds of records. Or you might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over.
Reward?
Didn't I mention it? These invaders had a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sirei said, at least.
That's true, then we're not fighting for free.
That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen.
Rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. True. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind.
Money! I told you. The fuck?
Money! He's here again. Is he over there? He's over there again.
Huh? Something Gaku might want? What about some needles in the thread?
Needles and thread?
Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. And it don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up.
I'm kind of like that. Only I can't sue.
He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can't do something like that easy.
So Gaku can sew. Why is the Gaku have such a domestic side to him? Where do you think he learned how to sew?
Well, he's the oldest of the big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped day in and day out, he just got good at it.
Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan.
You lied to me?
And you lie? Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. 20?
20?
Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues.
Wait a second, maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. If that's the case, oh, he's got a family after all. Just make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Takamaru seems to be the one knowing.
He has
things
the
about
lore
everyone.
on everyone.
He does.
Hello,
Ito.
boyfriend. A present for Gaku. What about clothes?
Oh, so I guess his outfits are always patched up.
He doesn't have a lot of clothes. Or the money to buy more.
See, so he doesn't have the means.
So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes.
I can't just bring him any old clothes. It has to be something he likes. If I'm gonna get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. Guys will have been wearing patched up clothes. With gifts related to clothing, it might be good. But giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Yeah. So, pretty well at that. And what about giving a sewing kit? He'll able to make whatever clothes he wants and keep wearing his current clothes by bending whenever he needs to. Sewing kit. Sewing kit. This looks good. Materials I need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them is going to be a pain. Someone said something about needles, didn't they? Oh, oops.
The whole hospital.
The place Tarumi found was a surgical facility. They might have needles and thread for stitching. Well, should have scissors, and if there's any medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. After Tarumi showed me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials.
Oh!
14.
My PC died.
Uh-oh, not again.
It's okay, nothing important is happening. I'm back, I'm so back.
Where'd you go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
Need to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi. I bet her lore is going to be, like, really depressing.
Probably.
Take me to that hospital, Darumi.
Oh, okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost.
Okay.
We go down?
Left.
Let's have a look.
Left and down.
Yes. See a hole in the road ahead. It's so dark you can't see anything. Let's not jump in the hole.
Yeah, let's inspect.
Oh, well, don't really need that.
Okay. I cannot see.
Various mushrooms growing on a fallen tree. Some of them might be useful. This feels like reverse psychology.
Let's get the purple ones.
Poison ones. Huh.
This looks good.
Okay. I cannot see. Okay.
That again.
We did it.
And we're getting repeats really fast.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Yes, please. See several mannequins in a display window. Their outfits look stylish. Maybe you should take one.
I want a lacy one.
Okay. They felt more cheerful. Nice.
This looks good.
Let's see if there's any gift spots anywhere.
And,
Ooh. Do we want to? Oh, there's a bunch. So it's not part of this mission. So I think we'll
yeah.
be fine. Easy.
Oh, that was easy.
Right, I got all the materials.
Can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing eroges.
Nice.
Damn.
I'm not beating around the bush this time.
Yeah.
Yes, the sewing kit's done. We need to head to Gaku's room with a newly made gift. What if this mechanic is just going to be like for this time and not the future?
It doesn't matter how many times you come over. I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is that? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me?
Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. If you just keep mending the clothes you already have, you're good at sewing, right?
Alright, I gotta admit this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes.
That's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening.
Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type.
Yeah, I don't actually remember the last time we heard this guy's voice lines.
Yeah.
No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. Well, like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Here we go, trying to riz him up.
Reserve. Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious?
Hey!
It's because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no
Manga.
way. Doesn't
Manga.
matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight?
Yeah. Oh god, he liked that.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
You can make money. What? Make money?
According to Hiroko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash.
No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke?
No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich.
It's so real for them.
I know. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. It's in my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but he wouldn't take my hand. He said he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money?
Yeah, I do. Real bad. You have any idea how long I've been I'd gladly risk my life, no, 2 of my lives, for a big payout.
Then
But if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders,
Hey.
then all those bastards in Tokyo residential complex would be safe too.
isn't that a good thing?
No way, it's not fair.
Not fair.
I told you, I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? That's the time you're thinking about fair.
Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't wanna hear crap from you.
I started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until this hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I'd ask Gaku about his past if he could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17! I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
No? He was complaining that no one helped me. Oh, okay, bro.
Wait, what did he just say?
He wants a girl or something.
A rich
You-
girl with huge
you-
knockers. Damn, we already failed first try. This one seems harder.
Yeah.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17. I was working
Is it that
24/7,
one?
365
I
days
have
a year.
no clue.
I worked every day until I was about to
No,
collapse.
still wrong.
No.
It sounds.
God, Takumi looks fucking pissed.
You want to know how? 7. It all went to running the group home. Isn't that messed up? So I asked adults for help to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in
Oh.
my face. There's no
Don't
way I'm
say
gonna
that.
help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever fight.
Yes. There we go.
Save your
Perfect.
siblings.
Is there a difference between
My
getting a good and a
sibling.
perfect? Takamori
What?
told me. You're the oldest in the group, homie. You have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he just abandoned his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger.
No, I'm still not fighting.
What? Do you even care if your whole family gets killed?
They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. We're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me.
What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family.
Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of stupid brats. Oh, just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die. Die, 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 die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
What?
I think he's lying. What's with this guy, really? I guess anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Like, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I need to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. So I should try
The
again.
reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up
You
all
sound like
night
a
just
mom.
to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Oh, give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 die!
Damn,
I
why
thought-
would you?
Already!
I thought we would have needed to just fucking
Yeah.
give him a smack.
Just beat him.
The reason I was and
I wanna see if
despite
there's
all
more.
that, if I must have mended their clothes out their food. Oh, damn it! Just die! The invaders can. I wouldn't even.
Okay, so it's one of the other two. Oh no, we just let him speak.
Yeah,
Oh, ah!
you just have to let them speak. Damn it. Die. They can all die. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed, I start crying?
Because you don't want them to die. Not really.
But if you think about it, it'd be way better off without them. They don't.
Oops, sorry.
Family.
Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Try to save your siblings.
You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a panty thief in my precious life?
One.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me, for the ones waiting for you at the group home. Just
Fight for your
family.
Let's go!
Let's go! We broke another one.
Let's go.
I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs a family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them? Even now, they could be a million miles away.
Oh, that cut out.
Oh, where?
After a million.
Million miles away for all I know.
That wasn't happening last time. I don't know what's up.
My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got.
Oh. Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too?
Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through this.
Sure, I understand.
Thanks, man. You're a really decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now.
Damn. Day 15.
Day 15.
Tomorrow's the last day they have, so we gotta be quick about it.
Yeah.
Up and Adam troops! Get ready
Oh, yeah, I
for
forgot
your
about him.
prepare to be ready to give your life.
I forgot he
I have
existed.
to go to class in like half an hour.
I know.
So I don't know if he stopped like now.
Oh, do you want to stop now? That's fine.
Yeah, because I don't know how much time it will take for the next part.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
How long have we been recording? This video's been almost 2 hours. I think we've been recording for almost 5.
Yeah.
So, there we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry guys, I have to focus on education, you know?
Yeah, unlike me, 20 is still stuck in the education system.
Yeah, unlike YouTubers, I'm not a college dropout right now.
Oh, I'll just leave that. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you like the video, I'm not doing the Jacksepticeye thing again. I don't remember any of the YouTubers' outro, but yeah. So we learned quite a lot more in today's episode, and
Yeah.
we got some new mechanics which probably only last another 2 days. So yeah, I don't know when we're going to record this next again, but hopefully we'll have the first episode out before that. Who knows? Anyway, thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.